spring is in the air, but not really if you live in the Northeast. We have been getting pounded with snowstorm after snowstorm in March when it's supposed to be sort of turning warmer and you get a few nicer days here and there. It's just been freezing cold. I'm actually looking out my window right now and we have like a foot of snow out there, so I am totally over it. I just want to talk about spring products and make myself feel a little bit better. And when I think about spring makeup, the first thing that comes to mind, at least for me, is blush, because I feel like a beautiful pop of color on your cheeks just helps to wake up your skin, especially if you're pale after the long winter of being indoors. So I wanted to bring you my top 10 favorite blushes that I wear for spring and summer. I went and sort of shopped my stash a little bit. None of these are really new. I've been using them for a long time and they're all favorites of mine, and I think I'm gonna just sort of keep them out so I can make sure that I use them, because I'm trying, like I said in my last video, just to do more of that and really shop my stash and not focus so much on the newer products all the time. And also, you guys had told me that you love top 10s, so that's why I'm putting it into this format. I have 5 high-end blushes and 5 drugstore options to share with you. So without further ado, let's get started. So number 10, and these are in no particular order by the way, is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Holiday. I love these because a cream blush is so easy in the spring and summer. Just pop it on really quickly and go. And I love this shade. It's a super pretty, bright peachy pink with a little bit of coral to it. It's just gorgeous. They blend easily and they dry down so your cheeks never feel sticky. They're just a really nice formula and very affordable too. Number 9 is the LORAC Baked Blush in Brighten in the shade Pink Buttercream. I actually am wearing this on my cheeks today. It's one of my favorites that I reach for all the time, especially in the spring and summer. The formula is beautiful on these. It's baked, so it's so smooth and silky. And this color is actually described as a petal pink with copper and gold shimmer. The shimmer is very refined though. I don't feel like my cheeks look glittery at all. It's super smooth. It doesn't enhance texture or anything like that. And these are actually going to be on sale in Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty that's coming up. They'll be half price, so $14 each. That's when I always buy them. I'm trying to collect them all just because I love these so much. So I highly recommend checking them out during the sale. If you missed my video on what's going to be in the sale, definitely check that out. I will leave it linked below. Number 8 is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots in the shade Warm Hibiscus. I feel like a broken record, I'm always talking about these, but they are so good. If you haven't tried them, you are definitely missing out. The formula is so nice. They're so blendable. They look so natural on your cheeks. And this shade in particular, it's like a really warm pink with gold shimmer to it, but again, the shimmer isn't anything too crazy. It doesn't enhance texture on my face. It's very finely milled and I feel like it just adds that little bit of glow to your skin, and I do tend to wear glowier blushes more in the spring and summer. Number 7 is another one that I've talked about often on my channel, and that's LORAC's Color Source Blush in the shade Tinge. This is the perfect nude. If you are fair skinned like I am and you love nude shades, this is beautiful. And I love to wear this if I don't want my blush to compete with my eyes or my lips, if I'm wearing a bolder color on either one, especially like when I go out at night, if we're going out to dinner or to a party or whatever, I do reach for this one. Or if I'm just wearing like a no makeup look and I don't want bold, bright cheeks, this is such a perfect nude for lighter skin tones. It's amazing. Number 6 is the Makeup Revolution Matte Blush in the shade Beloved. This is the most beautiful color. I just picked it up yesterday actually, and I was planning to talk about the nude shade in this line, but when I saw this, I thought it said spring and summer so much more than the nude one, even though I love that one and will continue to wear it for sure. This is just the prettiest soft coral color, and if you are fair like me and you have trouble finding a coral that isn't too bright, this one is perfect. I wore it yesterday and I'm obsessed with it already, so I had to include it in this video and just sort of swap out that nude shade because I think I like it even more. And these are so affordable as well. They're $5. The pan size is huge and they're very pigmented and blend beautifully on your skin. Number 5 is a classic for me, and that's the Balm's Frat Boy. This is the prettiest peachy apricot color. It's a matte finish and the formula is so good. I just think the Balm does blushes really, really well. They have a great formula, such pretty colors, and I have collected them all over the years, and every time they come out with a new one, I'm always like the first in line to get it. I just love their blushes so much, and this one is by far my favorite. Number 4 on my list is another classic, and that's Milani's Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. This is the perfect warm peach color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it again, but nothing too crazy. It just makes my skin glow. It's so beautiful, and the formula is awesome too. Like the LORAC blush, this is baked, so it's super smooth. It glides on your skin, blends like a dream. It's awesome. If you haven't checked these out, I highly recommend them as well. This one that I have is actually very old, and I'm probably gonna go grab a new one because yeah, I don't know if I want to use this anymore, but that's how long I've had it, and I love it so much, and it looks like it's barely even used, but I've used it so much, so they're also very long lasting. Number 3 on my list is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Diffused Heat. This is described as a vibrant poppy, which I would definitely agree with. It's one of those ones that I reach for when I want a little bit of a brighter pop of color. It's also that baked formula, so again, just glides on your skin like butter. It's so smooth and easy to blend out. This isn't a completely matte shade, but it has maybe just the tiniest little bit of shimmer in the formula. It's not enough that I would say this is a shimmery blush, so it just adds like that little tiny bit of glow, but not too much. Number 2 is another one from Colourpop, and this is their pressed powder blush. I've really been getting into their pressed powders lately. I've been buying a lot of the eyeshadows and palettes, and their blushes are awesome too, and I feel like nobody talks about them, but every color I've tried is beautiful. Every time I place an order with them, I add another one to my cart because I've been so impressed with these. This one is in the shade Why Hello. It's probably my favorite. It's like the perfect peachy pink, especially again for lighter skin tones. It's a matte shade, absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend this one. If you have a fair to medium skin tone, I think if you're looking for like that perfect peachy pink, this is it. So next time you order from Colourpop, definitely throw this one in your cart. It's gorgeous. And the number 1 on my list is Benefit's GALifornia. This is a little bit of a brighter shade, so I tend to reserve this one strictly for spring and summer, but it is absolutely beautiful. When you first get this, it does have a gold overspray in the shape of a sun, but it goes away as you use it. A little tiny bit of the shimmer still remains in the product though. It's not completely matte. But again, I wouldn't call this like necessarily a shimmery blush. It just has like a slight hint of glow to it. But I just love this one for waking up my skin. It is so, so pretty. Alright guys, that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below which blushes are your favorites for spring and summer. I would love to hear from you. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.